All right, we got a ton of games in the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock era. We got North Carolina A&T plus 5.5 against Stony Brook. We got South Carolina State plus 9.5 against Howard. LSU plus 5.5 against Texas A&M. Northridge plus 1.5 against UCSB. George Mason minus the 6.5 against Rhode Island. Greensboro plus 2.5 against Sanford. Little Rock minus 1.5 against Tennessee State. Winthrop minus 20.5 against Gardner Webb. Mercer plus the 5.5 against East Tennessee State. Arizona blows out Utah. Lay the 18.5. Alcorn State plus 4.5 against Jackson State. Marshall minus 7.5 against App State. Utah State minus 21.5 against San Jose State. West Carolina plus 9.5 against Furman. Abigail Christian plus the 7 against Utah Valley. We're going to go with Eastern Illinois plus 10.5 against Tennessee Martin. Eastern Shore minus the 6.5 against Oregon State. Norfolk State minus 3.5 against North Carolina. Central Southeast Louisiana plus 5.5 against Stephen F. Austin. Morehead State plus 5.5 against Southern Illinois. Lindenwood minus the 10.5 against Southern Illinois, Southern Indiana. South Alabama plus 7.5 against Troy. Western Illinois plus 4.5 against Bucknell. Colorado blows out Arizona State, take the 3.5. Austin P minus 10.5 against Jacksonville. Lafayette minus 1.5 against Loyola, Maryland. North Florida plus 17.5 against Lipscomb. Minnesota plus 5.5 against Northwestern. Grambling blows out Millay the 5.5. UNLV minus 15.5 against Air Force. Incarnate Word minus 8.5 against Houston Christian is a lock. California Baptist plus 1.5 against Darlington. And Rio de Janeiro minus 2.5 against Texas A&M Corpus. Subscribe and let's roll.